I'm gonna go in a different direction. You guys, tell me this: what do you think the best thing the Niners did this year was? What's the best thing they did?
Brandon, you go
And the year
first because
isn't over.
I've been trying to think of this. I don't know.
What is the
Nothing. I
best
mean,
thing
like
the Niners did?
Brandon, be more positive. Don't say nothing. Don't say
nothing.
nothing.
They had a
No,
horrible
I
draft.
disagree with that. I think they did something great this year.
Well, let's see.
Oh, play Mac Jones.
Well, yeah. Well, that was great.
Before
Signing Mac Jones.
Signing Mac
was
Jones
pretty incredible.
was a
For
great
2
move.
years, like what was it? 9 million?
7 mil?
2-year deal for like $8.5 million for a guy who can put up those numbers and run the offense and win games. I mean, I'm not saying he's elite. He may be a B+ quarterback, but you got him for $4.5 million a year, and you got him for more than 1 year. That's a great contract. It's a better contract than what the Seahawks gave Darnold.
Yeah, and getting rid of Jake Moody. That's actually the best thing the 49ers did all year because Jake Moody, that was every time this guy would miss
the
kicks
Commanders
and
just got
everything.
him.
I know. That is insane. It's crazy how the world works.
Our RSF 49ers posted, would you guys want Jake Moody back? And I immediately commented, dude, the Niners know if they put Jake Moody back on the field, the fans will literally leave the stadium. They are never signing. Jake Moody could hit 77 yarders or 70 yarders in a row, and he would still never play for the 49ers again.
No, he's terrible. That's the best thing they did all offseason for me. Get rid of that guy. Because that guy, like, I understand the Niners drafted him in the 3rd round, but they were just so like about, okay, we drafted him in the 3rd round. He's got potential. That's my favorite thing that they did. If anyone knows me personally, if anyone knows me personally, Jake Moody is like, I have 2 sports players that I hate. Jake Moody's on that list. He's on that list.
I respect it. Getting rid of Jake Moody was important, but like what I'm saying with the quarterback position, it's the most important position, and a lot of teams are always searching for these players. And like, look at the Raiders. The Raiders are just a joke, and they gave a lot of money to Geno Smith this offseason because they're desperate, and they thought he might be solid, and he's not, at least for them. The idea that the Niners can just go sign the Jacksonville Jaguars backup quarterback to a 2-year, $8.5 million contract, and he can go 5-3 for them and put up games where he has like 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. It's like unfucking fair. It's unfair.
And it's good for the Niners too. It's good for
like the Browns should. The Browns should be so fucking lucky that they could do something like that.
Yeah, but the same organizations are inept like every year. There's like 5 or 6 of them. Like the Jets will have 2 first-round picks. They'll screw the pooch on both of them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my point, and Grant will agree with me here, and I'm sure Mosh will too. I like Brock Purdy. He's a good quarterback. I don't like Brock Purdy at $60 million a year. Mm-hmm. And here's the point that I'm trying to make. Imagine how good this defense would be if they had more money. If they just had Mac Jones on the contract, which is basically a rookie deal, like a first-round rookie quarterback deal, but you have it for 2 years. How much money they would have to pay other players? Like, you could go get Quinnen Williams and not having to worry about anything. You could get Quinnen Williams and Myles Garrett if you wanted. Now, the Browns would never trade Myles Garrett, but just a hypothetical.
Yeah.
And then you're never worrying about the defense. The problem that's going to arise for the 49ers, I hate that Niners fans think I'm like being mean to Brock Purdy. It's not about him. It really isn't. Him making that much money when you could replace him for a $9 million quarterback who could do just as well or close is going to hurt roster construction for the next decade. I don't think people realize.
But Brandon, we don't need to have a quarterback like that because our drafting is so elite that we could just have a bunch of players on rookie contracts.
Like what Mac Jones shows the Niners is that they really can underinvest in the quarterback position and spend that money on everything else. There's not a lot of teams that can do it, but if you can, you probably should. And it seems like one of the big benefits of having Kyle Shanahan as your head coach is like other teams have to spend a lot for this position because they don't have a system like this, but we can get top 10 efficiency out of our quarterback for nothing.
And Grant, I like this question. I think it was Jesse that tweeted this. I don't know. But he tweeted, what did Brock Purdy do in the Cardinals game that Mac Jones couldn't have done? They're literally like, with Purdy's toe right now, they're literally the exact same quarterback, but Mac Jones has better, like, he's quicker, better arm.
You cannot be honest about Brock Purdy on this app.
No, you can't.
They defend that man like he's Stephen frickin' Curry. And I think he's an excellent person. He's obviously a good husband, a good father, probably. But like, none of that shit matters when we're talking about football, bro. Like,
no.
Like, Brock Purdy, if the Niners were smart which they are not right now, they would trade Brock Purdy this offseason to the Raiders for 2 first-round picks and then extend Mac Jones on like a $10 to $15 million a year for a third year and say, prove it. If you have another good year, we'll sign you to a mega extension like the Seahawks are about to do with or replace him. If they were smart. Now, what they're going to do is they're going to be 10-7 every freaking year. 10 and what is it? 11-7 now? Or no, 10-7. There's 17 games. And they're going to barely make the playoffs and never win a Super Bowl with Brock Purdy because they're paying him too much money. I'm just telling you the facts. I want the Niners to be good.
I think it's funny how you have people coming out with these long think pieces about how Brock Purdy's better than Mac Jones. Man, if you got to go on a 20-minute explanation, if you got to write 3,000 words to explain how Brock Purdy's better than Mac Jones, you might be right. But I think the point that we can all agree on this team this year, the difference isn't that big.
No.
And if the difference isn't that big and one guy's making $4 million a year, then what business do you have spending $53 million a year on the other guy? I think that's the lesson we learned this year, at least on the 49ers.